Welcome back to another wonderful episode of the Backup's Backup. I'm here with my coworker Chase. Say hi. Smug
Hey
son of a
guys.
bitch. He has a blanket for the audio listeners. He has a blanket behind him right now. A Superman blanket. It looks very comfortable and it's covering something, and I'm not allowed to
It's
know what it
covering a
is
secret.
until we're halfway through the goddamn episode.
Boom!
So annoying. You know the drill. We got a file on our desk. We're gonna let ourselves warm up, get the brain a going, and then we will solve the problem. Would you like me to go first, Chase?
Yeah, lay it on me.
Okay. So for this warm up, I would like to put our friendship to the test,
Ooh,
but not in
high
the
stakes.
but not in the way you think. We'll have other plans for that.
Okay,
I want to know just how far your love goes for me. Okay?
okay.
So what I have here is 10 things, 10 random behaviors or actions or hobbies. And I want to
Okay.
know, would you still be my friend if and then I'll read them off to you.
Okay. Are these just real quick?
Mm-hmm.
And it can change per one.
Sure.
Are these things that you do indefinitely, or that you do like once or twice?
Let's say indefinitely. I'm pretty sure most of them imply that anyway.
Okay.
But I'm here for
Okay.
questions as we go.
Okay.
Okay. I got this idea off of you remember that one phase a couple years ago where everybody was like, they're a 10, but they
Yeah.
whatever, and then you're like,
I
whoa,
do.
that's definitely a what. So that's where I got this idea, and then I adjusted it a little bit. Okay, so I 1 to 10, I feel like I tried to put them in an order to where they're not so bad, and then towards the end I'm hoping it'll be a little more clear that you should stay away from me. Okay, hypothetically.
Hypothetically, literally, what are we?
Okay, starting off, would you still be my friend if I referred to every celebrity by a first name basis as if we were close friends?
Yeah. I would just tell you you're dumb a lot.
Yeah, I would
That one I
deserve
would
it.
keep. But if you were like, yeah, man, I love Alan's new movie, and you'd be like, shut up.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. The first couple are going to go by pretty quickly. Would you still be my friend if every time that we separate after a hangout, I insist on kissing your cheek before I leave?
Oh boy.
Like I don't care
Honestly,
where we are, or if you're like, if I'm dropping something off and I'm like helping you carry a couch up the stairs and you have to go, I do not care. You are not leaving until I put one hand on your face and the other
Yep.
smooch. Mwah!
So I'm thinking, here's where this would be tough.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Is I'm imagining, and I think we've moved before together, like done the
Couple
act
times.
of moving, like house to house or
Couple
apartment
times.
to apartment or something.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple times. In my head, I'm thinking, my whole family's there.
Yep.
We're moving me
Yes.
somewhere. And then you helped out all day, and they're like, "This Jacob guy's awesome."
Yeah.
And then you're like, "I gotta go home." I'm like, "All right, brother, see you later." And you're like, "Bye."
Yeah, no warning. I
Kiss me.
just grab
Yeah,
you.
in front of my whole family, and they're
Yeah.
just like this.
I go, bye, see you guys. Great to meet you.
That's a tough one, but I'd still love you.
You still would let me be around?
I would, but that's gonna be a tough one.
I don't honestly. I think it's one of those things that it doesn't sound too serious, but give it like 4 hangouts and you're over it.
I know.
Absolutely, you're
Give
over
it, yeah. That's what I was gonna say 5 times. So
5.
4,
Yeah.
4 and 5. It's pretty good.
Okay, we're doing all right
bad.
so far. I can be a pretty shitty person. Okay, would would you still be friends with me if I unironically wore all of those like stupid Hobby Lobby shirts that say like, but first coffee, or like on that grind?
So that's on par with the first one to me. I would let you all the time, but every time I saw you, I'd be like,
You
"You're
wouldn't
an
let me
idiot."
go. Okay, again, deserved. All right. Following that is, would you still hang out with me if I couldn't use the bathroom alone?
Okay, so I think now we're getting into caveat
Mm-hmm.
land.
Okay.
I could only be your friend if more than just me and you were there.
Okay. You
So,
wouldn't
be like,
walk me
Jacob's
to the
coming.
bathroom?
I'd be like, "Oh, okay." I probably would if I knew someone else had to do it next time.
What? Okay. What if
Like, oh, I took him last time. It was like a 5-year-old.
Yeah. What if I just need you to walk me to the bathroom door, but not like in the stall or anything, like just to the physical room?
Well, you know what? If it's just to the door, I would do that because I feel like if we go anywhere now and you have to go to the bathroom, that's what I'm going to do anyways.
Are you my little protector?
Or I actually might just go in there and act like I'm in a stall.
Yeah.
For
Just
you
harass
guys
me.
listening, Jacob and I in high school, when we would go in like big public bathrooms, one of us would pee. This was common. One of us would pee in the urinal, and the other one would go in a stall, but look over the stall because we're both taller than most people, and just stare at the other person.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just nose and eyeballs just
Yeah.
looking right at you while you're peeing.
And it wasn't gay, I promise.
No, it was just awesome.
It was a little gay. But it was there was like one or two other people that were as tall as we were, but we were notably of the taller variety of the friend group, so it was a lot more us dealing with the tall doors and the skinny like especially moving. How many times we've moved and had to like be at a 90-degree bent knee just to get through some of these spaces.
We'd have to be curmudgeons just to move.
Dude, exactly. Okay. Number 5. Every time I drink alcohol or have a little sweet treat, I go, I'm a little bad boy. And I don't stop until you acknowledge it.
Well, without knowing that, I'd probably acknowledge it right away. I'd probably do here, wait. Let's role play this.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay.
You do it, just do it once.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what I would do.
A server just handed me my martini, and I go,
Martini?
uh-oh, Chase, I'm being a little bad boy tonight.
I'd be like, what the fuck did you just say?
And I go, I said I'm being a bad boy.
And I'd say, don't say that ever again.
I would not stop.
Or I'd probably say, why did you say that?
Just
That's probably literally what I would say.
it would turn into an
Why did you say
intervention
that?
I didn't want.
Yeah, Jacob, sit down. Why did you say that?
I feel like these questions are turning into how long can you deal with it before you're like on the verge of murder. Okay, number 6.
Yeah, murder, not those other.
Yeah,
regular
not those
crimes.
petty crimes, not those pussy
Yeah,
shit.
whatever. Throw back to episode 2 or whatever.
4, idiot. 6.
4.
I clap after every movie, even at home, and I do not stop until you join.
Yeah, I would do that. I've never clapped after a movie except maybe one, and I liked it. so if you started, I'd be like,
I think that would draw a line for me.
well, to be fair, it was a great movie. So maybe if the movie sucked, I'd feel different.
Okay, but
Like if we went and watched Despicable Me 4.
and I freaked out, and I was
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
"Oh my god, Chase!"
Yeah, I may do it and then be like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
anymore.
you don't feel good. You feel coerced. Okay.
Yeah.
These last, I think I skipped one on accident. Okay, doesn't matter. All right. The last 3, okay?
Yep.
Every time I have a conversation with someone that has an accent that isn't mine, I feel like I have to talk to them in that accent.
Okay, so we there are,
Yeah.
let me just say I have at least one very close family member who does this on accident.
No, dude, I do too.
We went
I have to be like, shut up.
No, we went to Spain. We went to Spain a couple years ago.
Way worse.
And this there was a waiter who was like they say they don't have Diet Coke where we went. They have Coca-Cola Light is what it's called.
Interesting.
So he bent down and said, "Coca-Cola Light?" And and this person went, "No, thank you."
Oh my god, dude.
like the way he bent down and like did this when he
What clearly,
presented it.
yeah.
It was exactly copied.
I'm leaving the restaurant. They're gonna spit in your food.
I instantly died laughing. It was completely involuntary. Like you just could tell.
Yeah, it's like a tick almost. Like you just.
It's like a tick.
Yeah. No, I have a
Oh.
family member. I'll tell you who it is off camera, but it's rough. It's rough.
It is. It's rough every time, but it is hysterical.
It is, but that's not cool though.
No, it's not cool at all. But when you start walking away and it starts looping, you just start
Dude,
laughing.
It'd be even worse if I'm like at the mall at the Chinese restaurant and the dude working there is just like, "Hey man, what can I get you?" And I'm like, "Ah, raw."
Dude, that's the worst case scenario.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's terrible.
The dude's just like, how can I help you?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, that's so funny.
two more. The last one is, two more, sorry. I'm getting
Yeah.
excited. Number 9. I call every woman princess.
Oh. Okay, this one I actually probably wouldn't. This
Yes,
would
that
this
is
would
the only correct answer.
because I think the first time I'd be like, "What?"
Yeah,
Did he just say
okay. It was,
princess?
okay.
And then
yeah.
the second time I would be grossed out.
Yes, because you would know it was
Instantly.
intentional by the second.
Yeah, if they were, especially if the first and second time I heard them were two different girls,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like,
then I'd be like, "Ew,
yeah,
dude."
I could see that. You wouldn't want to impose on the first one just in case it's like maybe an inside joke you don't know about. Even though I would never call a stranger princess under any conditions unless they're a grown man named Chase.
So actually, this doesn't have to do with princess directly, but this is kinda.
Okay.
This is a funny story. So you remember when we did the bear episode and I went to the zoo in preparation?
Yeah, of course.
Well, we went with a few families with little kids.
Yeah.
So there's a little girl there it was the first time I met her. She was like 3.
Okay.
And I thought it was hilarious to every time we went up to a different exhibit, I'd say, "Oh, say hi to Terry." I would act like I knew its name,
Oh,
and they'd be
okay.
like, "Hi, Terry." Like they just kept saying,
Yeah.
and I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then the little girl, I didn't catch on to it till like the 5th exhibit we went to, but she would turn around, look at me, and go, "I think he likes me, Grandpa." She called me Grandpa.
No
the entire time we were there. Yeah, and
This is the first
I
day.
thought the first time I've ever met her, and I thought she was like quoting a show or a movie,
Oh.
and it was just a phrase.
But she was looking
So then-
at you.
No, she was directly talking to me every time, but I thought it was like a quote from like a show that she
Yeah.
watches. So she kept saying Grandpa at the end of it.
Dude.
But no, she was calling me Grandpa, and I didn't fully connect it till afterwards. The mom talked to my wife and was like, "Hey, I'm super embarrassed that she kept calling Chase Grandpa," and she was like, "What?" But
Do you look like her grandpa? Do you like...
they said he doesn't even have peach fuzz. Like it's not even like
What the hell?
light hair, clean shaven,
Kids are
short.
so weird. And it's even funnier that the mom did not do anything until
No,
it was
she
well
was too
past-
embarrassed,
Yeah,
apparently.
Of course. What do you do?
It was like 2 days later. I'd already forgot about the grandpa thing.
That's so funny. I wonder how many times it would take me...
It's like that.
Dude.
Well, the first time you act like you're like, I probably didn't hear what she said.
Yeah, no, it would
The
take a
second
couple.
the second time you're like, did she say grandpa?
Yeah, because kids
And
are
the
weird.
third time you're like, she's calling me grandpa.
Yeah. Well, I would just assume that like yes, she's calling me grandpa, but this is like a joke I don't know about that like kids do.
Exactly. That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah. So
Just something I didn't get.
that I could see the mom overly being like, "Oh my fucking god."
Every
Every time we see an animal. Oh my god. Every time you saw a new animal though too at the zoo.
Yeah, every time.
You
We were
can't
going
turn a
pin to
corner.
pin.
Oh
No.
my god. How many grandpas
And
do you
they
think
were-
you got?
At least 7. 7? Wait, 7 from the time I knew it was happening.
Oh, like you registered it? So way more.
Yes.
It was way more than that.
Yeah, and there was a lemur, and I got them to say, "Hi, King Julian!" From
Oh,
Madagascar.
dude, your kid's gonna be so awesome.
It's going to be bad. I'm going to get in trouble a
Yeah.
lot.
Were you gonna say something? Before
No.
we move on?
Nope.
Okay. Last but not least,
Sweet.
would I still be your friend if I got visibly jealous every time you talked about your wife or your newborn baby?
Oh, man.
What the- There's no
So, no, I think there is, because I think I have at least one friend who kind of does this.
Oh no.
And I feel not bad about it. It's not, because I don't think it's, well, okay. I don't think it's specifically that feeling about my wife and my child, just about being married with a child.
Well, okay, that's not what I said though.
Okay. Well, that's why we're clarifying.
Yeah,
It's
if-
specifically, like, you want to switch places with me, specifically.
No, I'm pissed that you're talking about people that aren't me.
Oh, you're jealous.
That's why I said jealous.
Oh, I missed the whole jealous word.
I said, and I quote, I get visibly jealous every time you talk about your wife or your newborn.
Oh, you know what? I did hear jealous.
You
I
did.
just thought it was.
Uh-huh.
I did it again. I did this last time.
Yes, you did.
Well, Jacob, probably not.
Good.
But I would try. I'd probably try and
I
intervene
believe
somewhere
you
and be
would
like,
try.
"Hey, what's this jealousy thing?"
I will say, I thought we were about to have a serious conversation about boundaries if you were friends with someone that got upset with you for feeling free to talk about your wife to your friends and other loved ones.
No, I totally misunderstood
But
that.
for someone
You're
to just
100%
like be happy that you're in that position and hope that they can be in that position someday, like that's for sure like a normal thing. That makes sense.
yeah, so that's why I obviously got
All
confused.
right.
'Cause, Jacob,
I almost was like,
happens all the time.
we need to pause this and have a conversation. Okay. That concludes.
Definitely won't be the last time.
That gives me an idea of boundaries for you and what I can get away with. So I'll be using this for the future.
You can get away with a lot.
Apparently.
When my baby's a toddler, she's gonna stomp all over me.
Yeah, yeah. I could see.
It's nothing I can do.
I could see Mama being the bad cop for a little bit.
Me too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
awesome. It's great. Okay, Jacob.
Yes.
Let's move on to my segment for you,
Can't stop
which is
staring
a
at that
two-parter, obviously.
God damn.
But let's start off. I have a. We can either turn this into a bracket, or you can just pick. I have 5 mashups for you.
A topic or
Okay.
5. Okay.
You just. So this is my Ben 10 versus Marvel.
Oh
Who
shit.
would win in a fight?
Okay.
So I have Ben 10 aliens, and I picked Marvel characters who I think would match up pretty closely in powers,
I almost want to save this
skill
for
level.
a Patreon episode.
all that. This is pretty. Well, I can do much more.
Okay, good.
I only
good,
did
good.
5. I only did 5. So let's just start. I'm going to start at the bottom of my list.
Okay.
I think I'm pretty clever towards the top. Like I started off hot, so I'm going to end on the
Oh.
top.
Okay.
This first one, obviously, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm using similar powers, and we're not picking your favorite. We're picking who you think would win in a fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to be unbiased.
Okay, so for Ben 10, we have Heat Blast,
Okay.
and for Marvel, we have the Human Torch.
I did see that one coming. So, are we doing it to where we're getting into some nerdy shit? All right, guys. So give us
Yeah,
give
yeah.
us a break here. So in Ben 10, Heat Blast turns into like the Vine guy later on.
Okay, nope. These are all original 10.
Original 10s.
Yep.
I think Heat Blast would win. He has that like super heat like special move where he just turns
Yeah.
into like a supernova like thing. And
I think this one's really tough.
I don't know because I feel like the Human Torch is also because I don't think he's been depicted very well in movies.
No, not in movies. There's a couple really cool comics.
Yes.
So I think they can both actually absorb heat. So I think
Oh.
it is a
I think it's a
who
stamina
could-
thing.
yeah, stamina, just who can last the longest.
I mean, at this point, I would think I would give it to the Human Torch based off of like battle experience.
Yeah.
And like
I think
Ben
it's a
10 being
respectable answer.
If it's the original Ben 10, he's a literal child, and I think he just wouldn't
Yeah, he's
have
a
the
little child.
mental for the long haul.
Yeah, I agree. So this next
God.
one's pretty cool. I think this is a clever matchup.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Wild Mutt. Do
Okay.
you remember him? He's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
dog that's blind and all
Orange.
that.
Yep.
Versus Daredevil,
You went Daredevil?
because Daredevil's blind in hand-to-hand
Oh.
combat.
I would think
I thought it's-
Wolverine because he's like
I almost did Wolverine. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think Wolverine would just rip him apart as soon as I thought about it.
yeah. I do think Wild Mutt is going to tear Daredevil apart, but I do think it's not gonna be like the match starts and it's over. Like he's gonna fight,
No. Yeah.
but Wild Mutt is a monster, like a
Yeah,
giant.
he is.
I take your head off monster.
I think. Yeah, he is. He definitely
So
is.
unfortunately, if it was just like there are no resources, you're just in like a cage match kind of deal,
Yep, just your normal gear. So
Yeah.
Daredevil would have the
then it's done.
batons or whatever.
If Daredevil had time to plan, like he knows where Wild Mutt would be in like a
Mm-hmm.
building or whatever, I think it would be Daredevil. But if it's a one-on-one, it's Ben 10 all the way.
How cool would that fight be though? They could not hide from each other.
No, that would be
They
crazy.
both know. Yeah, they both know exactly where they're at.
The only thing is, Wild Mutt's sense of smell is what helps him out so well, or is it just
Yeah.
his sense of smell, or is it hearing too? I thought it was
I
just
don't
his.
know.
I thought it was just his smell that helped him out.
I think you might be right, but I don't remember.
So maybe if he can blind him in that sense, if Daredevil can find a way to like break his nose or something.
Yeah, it'd be close, but we're gonna go with Wild Mutt on
I
that
am.
one?
I am locking in Wild Mutt. You guys
Yeah,
are free to
okay.
disagree. I would love to hear the
So-
reasoning too.
Yeah. So this next one, I think you have to imagine a not so much a hand to hand combat
Okay.
battle. This would probably be more of a battle of the wits.
Okay.
You know, I have Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, or Gray Matter. I would assume they both know they're going to fight each other because they pretty much know everything.
Well, the only reason why I would go with Gray Matter is because I feel like he has like intergalactic knowledge.
Yeah, but also Reed Richards usually ends up with that.
It's true. That's very true.
Yeah, almost every time.
Damn it. My heart wants to go with Gray Matter though, and I don't have a good reason though.
Yeah, no, I think that's where I was leaning too, but not by much.
Do you think?
I just think you have to pick.
Yeah. Well, that is the name of the game.
Which sucks.
For
I'm
my
glad
own-
I don't have to.
For my own edification, do you think Tony Stark is smarter than Reed Richards?
No,
Interesting.
I think Reed Richards is smarter.
Okay. Gray Matter is my final answer.
Yep, Gray Matter. Because I almost put Tony Stark, and then I was like,
That's what I thought you were
no.
going.
I just think the combat's too good. I
Yep.
think Iron Man's too good at combat. And
Yep.
It's not fair.
I think I know what one of your combinations is going to be, but I don't want to spoil it.
Is it this next one?
It involves
This?
being fast.
Oh, you know what? No, I didn't add that one.
Oh, really?
I wanted to. Yeah, really.
Okay.
So this next one is really good though.
Okay.
So for Ben 10, we have Ghost Freak.
I always forget. Okay, yes.
Well, because he was only in for a little bit because they had to have his own like escape arc in the
Yes.
show. Versus Scarlet Witch.
Oh, Scarlet Witch would tear him to pieces.
You think?
I do. I do think. She is so, like, instantly... I just think she would immediately go for, like, the heart.
She could probably out ghost him. you
Yeah,
know?
that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever...
Yeah.
Even if they have the same magic, quote unquote, for lack of better terms,
Yeah.
I think she is so willing to just jump the gun and just go for the throat.
Just kill.
Yeah,
Just kill.
Exactly. That
Yeah.
I think it would be like a wouldn't even be close.
Yeah, that's a fine answer.
Yeah.
I'm completely accept. I think all these are pretty close matchups. So I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think-
I have opinions, but I could very easily. It would take one confident person to be like, no, that's wrong, and I'd be like, oh, you're so right.
Yeah, you do have to know. So there's going to be so much like, oh, did you remember that one time that Scarlet
Yeah.
Witch in the comics? Like,
Yeah.
it's going to be that.
Also,
But
I feel like people are
it's
going
up
to
to
be.
you. It's your list. It's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this last one.
We're on
This
the last
is
one already. Damn, that was fun.
number 5. Yeah, but we are tied. Ben 10 to Marvel.
Oh shit. Okay.
So this last matchup is gonna decide who'd win in the fight with these 5.
Okay.
We got forearms. Okay, so instantly you think I'm gonna say Hulk, and I'm not, because I think Hulk would just completely destroy him. So we got forearms versus the Winter Soldier.
Oh, I thought you might go Thor, in which case I also don't think that would have been close. God, I
No, the
love the
Winter
Winter
Soldier's-
Soldier so much.
Dude, I do too. He rules.
Yeah, for those of you guys.
But this is a good fight. This is a
Yeah.
good hand-to-hand fight because I think the Winter Soldier has more combat skills.
Yeah.
But I think forearms has 4 arms. He's jacked. Yeah.
That's a very good point.
yeah. So
I just
got
feel like
got a lot going for him.
for those of you who don't know, not just the Winter Soldier, but Bucky Barnes is one of my favorite characters of the MCU. I love Captain America too, but not for like the pro America or like the anti Iron Man, like just because I really like his fighting style and I think he's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I think that the fact that Winter Soldier is a trained killer, not only in the sense to kill a lot, but to do it so concisely and well, that I don't, where they both have the strength, I feel like Forearms lacks the speed that he would need to keep up with Winter Soldier.
He probably would, but it's up to you. It's your call.
That is my call. Winter Soldier would beat him, but he would probably come out of it needing a second metal arm.
You heard it here first, folks. Marvel, in this 5v5, beats Ben 10.
That was so hard. I was really expecting Accelerate versus Quicksilver.
No, I almost did.
That's-
But I thought it was too much of a layup. I wanted to trick you a little bit.
You thought that was a layup? Which one do you think beats that one?
I meant too much of a layup matchup.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to give you more
Make me
kind
think.
of unique matchups.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was very fun.
Thanks. I can do more. I mean, if you guys like that segment, let us know.
Yeah.
I could do way more.
Yeah.
I'm good at matching them up. So
Suck it.
we are to the meat and potatoes of this podcast,
Oh my god, I've been staring at this blanket for 30 minutes.
which is my surprise to Jacob. Okay, so I'm not, for you listeners, I'm not going to go too far into detail of this next part, but I am going to just brush upon it. This past week, I saw Jacob's mom at a dollar store.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, I know
And-
that part. Why is that related to what's under the blanket?
Well, that's where this came from.
Oh, dear God. Okay.
And I'm going to take my headphones off really quick,
I'm actually
and I'm
scared
going to reveal what's behind me.
now. What could it
Okay?
be?
Are you ready?
Okay, I'll describe to the audio listeners what it is.
All right.
He can't hear me. Oh my God, what is it? He's grabbing the blanket. He's still in front of it, but the blanket's going down. What the hell? What is that? It looks like
So, if
Okay.
you could see, it's up here. You can't see it. The
Right.
camera can.
Okay.
It's a Dollar Tree exclusive DC Comics comic display to promote the Superman movie.
And you just went up to them and they're like, "Can I have this display?"
Yeah, I said, "Can I have the whole thing? That's awesome.
How
Can
much?
I have that?"
That's
And they said if you buy every comic, which they're all $1, you can have it. And I said, "Okay."
yeah, easy.
So, as the cashier was going to check with her manager,
yeah.
your mom came up and was like, "Hey." I was like, "Hey."
Did she see at
Yeah,
all what you were doing?
She had no idea.
Oh hell yeah.
No. Because it was like around the corner. They were still checking.
Okay.
And I was like, man, I can't wait till Jacob finds out what I was doing at the dollar store.
Oh my God, that I was so scared that for some reason my mom was like, "Hey, do you want this really embarrassing thing that belongs to Jacob?" And you're about to reveal some like scuffed,
Oh, man. That'd be great. Bring me to the horizon.
just like all the cardboard cutouts of the members that I didn't tell you I had.
They were all in line.
Oh, that's so
Whenever I
sick.
took the thing out.
Dude, I want to come
It is
over and
so
look
sick.
at all of them.
And there's all different ones. Apparently, this is, here, I'll show it to the camera first.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Apparently, that's one of the next, oh, sorry about the glare.
You're good.
Jacob.
I can kind of see it. Yeah.
It's one of the next DC movies.
Oh.
Apparently, that comic's already like $10.
What?
I didn't even know. Like, I just wanted this. I didn't care.
Dude, are you about
any
to
of the
turn a
comics.
profit? For the audio listeners on my angle, I can see a Green Arrow, a Green
Yep.
Lantern, Batman,
Yep.
and Robin, and Supergirl. And there's another row, two more
Yep.
rows.
There's a row up here and a row down here.
And those are all. I feel like they'd be
Yeah,
worth.
and they're all different too. Like, there's just more.
There's just a collection of
It's
a bunch
actually-
of random ones.
Yeah. Look, I mean, this
What
one.
the hell?
Here's a Superman.
Up in the
Superman
sky.
up in the sky. It's all different. Yeah. There are duplicates, but they're all different.
Dude.
I noticed they're also in sheet stores now.
All right, audio listeners, just hang in there for a second. Everyone who's watching us right now, look at Chase's setup and really soak it in, and then look at my setup.
What's wrong with your setup,
I'm just gonna leave that there.
Jacob? The podcast is really taking off. I thought I'd use some of our ad revenue.
Take it off. We got, for those of you who don't know, we got 10 listens on our last episode.
Yeah,
That's
10,
awesome.
10 troopers.
10 more than we had before, brother.
Yeah, so
Hell yeah.
before we move on, I need you to tell me how much money is too much. This is cardboard.
I was gonna ask you how much it was, but I didn't want to make you feel like you had to answer that on the show.
No, that's
Okay.
what I want to do.
Too much? I I from this angle I can't tell how deep the shelves
Here.
are.
Hey, ready? Let me just grab a stack.
Okay.
Um,
Do you want me to not? Is that cheating? Do you want me to just guess right now before I get that information?
yeah, just say what's too much, and then I'll show you a stack, and then you can give another number.
What's too much for that whole thing would be. It's like a lot of comics. I would say. It's dollar store comics though.
Yeah, they're small. They are thin.
I would say $70.
Okay.
Oh
Here's
my
a stack.
god!
For you, yes.
It looks like what 10?
No, 4, 8, 12, 16. There's
Oh
21
Jesus Christ!
right there.
20. So one stack was over
Once-
$20.
Yeah, and they're not evenly like separated because I put them in.
Right. I was
had
gonna
to-
say 100
yeah.
was scary. Like triple digits would have been scary, but knowing how many are there, it would have to be barely over 100 for me to be okay with it.
It was $130 including tax.
Now, that's where we're gonna have
It's right on the line.
That's not actually.
Jacob. So what I did is I went up there and was like, "Will you sell me that?"
I
And
have
they
a
were like,
pretty good idea
"I
of what
don't
you
care."
did.
Well. So then this is the part.
Okay.
She was like, she came back after she talked to her manager and after I talked to your mom.
Right.
And
Of
she was
course.
like, you're probably gonna have to buy every comic. And I was like, I'll buy every comic. Didn't count them. So then they brought them up, and then I counted them, and I can't be like, that's too much. Everything was at the counter. Yeah,
You
so I was
can't-
like,
that
it's
is
fine.
that is a really tough line to be in. Like you're gonna be like, oh, never mind, at their face like that.
Yeah.
Did you have
and
a
they
number
were,
in
I
mind?
mean, I was gonna pay $100 for it.
Okay, I guess if you go in expecting 100 and it comes out to 130, is it really that big of a hit?
No, not really. And,
Mentally.
I mean, this will have really cool stuff in it someday.
Yeah,
What is this one?
especially if
There's a little Batgirl going on.
that is kind of
Huh?
a cool pose.
For our lady listeners.
Yeah, so for the okay, so for the anybody watching, Chase is a millionaire, Mr. Big Bucks, and he's able to buy a $130 comic stand and can't get the audio right in podcast episodes for free.
This was actually more expensive than my podcasting microphone. I think.
No,
it's close.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Yeah, and it's you can't see down here, but it's and up there, but it's DC branded. It's cool.
Oh, I only see
Like up
blue. I don't see anything. I just
Yeah.
see blue. Oh, that's way sick.
And then down there it says DC. Oh. Oh no.
And the camera's off for me. I cannot see Chase anymore. I hope his audio is still recording.
My audio is still recording.
I can't hear anything. I can't see anything. I'm
Not
scared.
true.
I'm alone. This reminds me of that one time I got trapped in an elevator in Ocean City, Maryland, and I cried a lot.
Okay, we'll
was-
just cut back.
I was 12.
Okay.
We're not cutting.
And we're back. Oh, we're okay. We're not cutting. That's probably fine.
Yeah, I was talking to him the whole time.
That's true. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, it's badass. You're
I was excited to show you.
Yeah, you're still recording, right? Everything's good?
Yeah, I'm still recording.
Okay,
I
sick.
just when I moved my webcam to show you, I unplugged it.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that is so sick. Are you ready to jump into this?
I am.
Okay. Today, so sick. We were given a file, and we were told that there is a, hypothetically, for legal reasons, top secret, super secret mission of higher ups being held in 5 days from now.
Mm-hmm.
We were told that we had to take attention away from this with a cover up or misdirection. So, with that in mind, we had 5 days to use the moon as our distraction, as in covering it up and or hiding it, and it had to last at least 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing anything?
No.
Would you like to start?
Nope. Sure. So, in classic Chase fashion,
Yes.
when someone tells me you gotta hide the moon,
Right. Right.
I was thinking, how big is this thing?
I also looked into that.
It's gigantic.
Excuse me.
I believe. Okay, so I'm going off of memory here, but whenever I looked at the visible surface of the moon,
Yes.
I think it said it was like 14 million square feet or
14,
something.
14.6 square miles.
Square miles. That's it. Square miles.
Square feet would
And
be crazy.
Square feet would be crazy. Yeah. Well, you'll know why I said square feet in a second. So, because I was thinking the very first idea that came to my mind is like maybe a giant black balloon staged perfectly in between the Earth and the moon
I think I'm missing a
would
million.
do the job. Think you're missing a million?
I think it's supposed to be 14.6 million square miles.
Yeah, it is. It's a million.
Okay, I don't remember saying million. I'm sorry to cut you off. Continue.
I think you said million.
Okay, cool.
I think you're good. So my first idea was, let me just put a giant balloon in between here. You know, it'd probably be slightly bigger
Yeah.
or the same size as the moon, but it would just be closer to Earth.
Yeah,
And then I was like, oh man,
that perspective would
That's
be
a
way
sh-
hard.
I was like, that's a huge balloon. So skip that one.
Right. Scratch that one off.
The next one was instead of the balloon, I was thinking, what if we didn't have to make? So the fabric to make the balloon would have to be just enormous,
Yeah.
right? And then they'd have to do one of these,
Yeah.
just teardrop it and hang it to make it a balloon.
Yeah.
Reverse hang it.
Do-do-do.
But I was thinking, what if you just use that and make a giant sheet, like a black blanket, and do
Okay.
the same thing?
Okay.
I think that'd be easier. And I was like, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
So then here's where I landed, and here's why I imagined square feet.
Okay.
I was thinking about a projector,
Okay.
like a house projector.
Okay.
So a house projector normally is about 100 inches at max
like from
like
corner to corner.
size. Yeah, when you go like as big as it can,
Yeah.
like a regular home one, it's
Okay.
about 100 inches. It's like it still keeps its color and all that.
Okay.
So then I was like, what about movie theaters? Those are bigger projectors.
Yeah, 100%.
And then that took about 4 seconds, and I was like, oh, I got it. We're going to have about 5,000 or more. This was just quick math.
Yeah.
5,000 or more drive-in movie projectors. Projecting the color black on the surface of the moon.
Okay.
And that is how I will hide the moon.
Oh, just like that?
So logistically,
Yeah, several
here's where we
questions.
got to start.
Okay.
We need a lot of bulbs. Because I found
Lot of
out
bulbs.
that drive-in movie theater bulbs
Mm-hmm.
are like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Like is there only one bulb per projector?
Yeah, I think so.
That's still crazy.
So we have a place where I frequently went as a kid
Okay.
was a drive-in movie theater, but the problem is they had to close for financial reasons. And you
Bummer.
think, what? People went here all the time.
Oh.
What are you talking about? So they had to shut down because the movies were in such high definition. They had to
That's-
upgrade their bulb,
Damn.
and it was like a lump sum of like a couple $100,000.
That's such shit, dude.
Yeah, and maybe they were getting hosed,
Yeah.
but let's just say it's half true. 50 grand a pop.
Yeah. That's still.
That's so much.
Yeah, especially for when your whole purpose is to be playing movies over and over and over again.
Yeah, yeah. So that's that amongst gathering the projectors are the downsides of my plan. I'm just
Okay.
giving you the downsides. The upside is
Okay.
the instant that you want, turn it back on. The moon. Turn the moon back on.
Yes.
So turn the projectors off. But as soon as you want to, the moon will just appear. It's not going to be a weird thing. So it'll look like it like teleported away
Mm-hmm.
and then came right back.
Okay.
So I was going for the instant shut off of the moon as if it's like
Yeah.
a light switch.
Yes.
That's why I like the projectors.
Like the Truman
And then
Show.
the instant turn back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Truman Show.
Okay.
So though that is the basics of my plan. The downsides also include
Go on.
the downsides also include transporting the projectors to space. That's going to be hard.
That was on my list of issues I have with the plan.
But what I thought of for that is, you know how for some reason it's a lot harder to send up rockets with people in them. I mean, I guess to keep them alive or whatever.
Or
But
whatever. Some bullshit.
but it's not as hard to send up rockets with supplies. So if
Oh, like a refuel thing?
yeah, like a refuel or refood or whatever.
Okay.
So if we can get, I'm assuming at this meeting there are a few major
Sure.
worldwide powers at this meeting.
Yeah, for sure.
So if we can get each of their public and private sectors to send up supplies around the same time within the 5 days, you could probably get them all up there.
Is this assuming there's already a crew there to take the supplies?
Yeah, or one of the rockets will have a crew.
Okay, I'd let you have it.
assuming. Yeah, and I think we could just mount them on the ISS and just shoot them at the moon.
Okay.
So that was my quick 5 days. We got to get this together because I'm also assuming after about 1 day,
Yeah.
half a day of planning, you just got to pick your plan and go for it.
Do you think? Yeah, that was the
So-
hardest part. Was the
Yeah, so I try
5 day.
not to dwell on my idea first because I thought as soon as I got one that was like, oh, that could work, we got to do it.
Yes.
So that's why I stuck with the movie projectors as well.
Do you think you could rig the Hubble telescope into being one gigantic projector to the moon?
You know what? I don't know, but that'd be so cool.
Wouldn't that be cool?
I don't know how pixels disperse.
I don't know anything, so don't feel too bad.
What if you could do that and then there could just be one rocket up there or satellite with like
Yeah.
a magnifying glass in front of the Hubble beam?
Well,
And then
I was trying to think of. Yeah, because when you first said projectors, I was worried that you meant you're just gonna have a bunch like on Earth, just pointed towards the moon and hope for the best. And
no, they'll just darken the clouds.
yeah, just sit there with your hands on your hips, be like, "Yep."
Or I'd be like, damn it.
Yeah.
As soon as they turned on, I'd be like, shit.
Yeah, you do no testing and turn them all on day 5, and you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah, someone's definitely assassinating me.
I was going for fired, but yeah, you're so dead. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm so dead.
Okay, I don't vibe with the plan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can't agree on all of them.
No,
No,
it rubs me the wrong way.
that's fine. Oh, by the way, just before you rate it, I
Yeah.
do have you remember one time I had a guess of what you picked?
Sure.
I do have a broad guess of what you picked.
Broad sounds like cheating. Go ahead.
No, wait. Let's rate it first.
Okay.
I wanted to say it before we moved on.
Okay, yeah, okay, thank you. Your moon projector theory, I'm giving a 5.8.
Okay. I honestly, I wanted you to say 6.
Okay.
Because evidently the moon's not my expertise. The space thing got my mind just not in the right places.
You didn't find any wormholes to take all your time this time around? There's no tulips on the moon? Or orchids on the moon, rather?
Not a lot, because I was just going into projectors, and I was like,
Oh, you got to the projector space? Damn.
yeah.
That'll get you every time. You start reminiscing about the drive-in theaters and get pissed that they got cheated out of a good time.
Exactly.
No,
I was thinking
that.
the last movie I saw at a drive-in theater was the Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Oh.
And the opener, because they played 2 movies,
Yeah.
they played a kids movie and then an adult movie, was The Incredibles. I think
What?
it was either The Incredibles or Cars.
The last drive-in movie I saw was the first Shia LaBeouf Transformers.
Oh man,
Yeah, it was awesome.
now that's a good one,
Yeah.
dude. You saw Megan Fox up on that screen?
As big as possible, bro. Yes.
Nice.
All these
I'll
explosions
give
look-
mine a 6.5. We'll
Okay.
just we'll
I'll
let
let
that one
Yeah, yeah,
let
yeah.
that one slide out.
Anyways,
as
6.
big as possible.
You know what I meant. Big screen.
I did. And before we move on
Okay.
to your idea,
Yes.
I have the category of plan that you planned,
Okay.
and it's 100% fact.
Okay.
Jacob is going absolute propaganda driven.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get
that's
participation
what I
points
think.
for sure for that.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's just the route I thought you were gonna go.
Okay, so to give you guys an idea of what went through my head, because I've been racking my brain on this topic for a while, because I've been having some trouble too. The biggest problem I've been running into is the 5 day. Like somebody screwed the pooch and should have
Yeah.
told us sooner, and now we
Yes.
have 5 days to prepare for like a 12-month problem.
Yeah,
Kind
they're
of.
like, we need you right now.
Yeah, like you just found out about all the world leaders meeting in like next Friday. Seriously?
Yeah, grow up.
Exactly. But we can't say that because we'll get assassinated, like we've learned
Yeah.
earlier.
Yep.
So, like you said, I was looking up moon travel, and they said
Sorry.
if you wanted a crew to safely land on the moon, it took 3 to 5 days. I'm banking on the 3 part of that.
Yeah, we got fast rockets
We
now.
got fast rockets. And then if it was uncrewed in terms of like it didn't need to land, it just needed to be around the orbit. They said some of them took up to or only took like 9 hours to get there.
What?
Because it didn't take all of the extra time to account for like landing or repositioning or any of that. It was literally just shooting to the moon and orbiting it. And then I think it was 9 hours to get there, not 9 hours full trip.
That's a weird stat you stumbled upon.
I know. It was specifically the New Horizons probe that said that. So if you guys look that
Okay.
up, tell me if I read that wrong. Or if it's, I'm missing a number or whatever. Let me know.
I think you did pretty good.
But
I'm sure.
but
you
that
did
one
good.
was purely no crew, just like trying to get around the moon and take, I think, observe it, like pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. My first thought was mirrors. It's the first thing I thought of.
This is gonna be nuts.
Yeah. So at first I was like, what if we cover the moon in mirrors? And it just reflects everything else around it.
You just see the Earth.
Yeah. So you would just
Whoa! What is that thing up there?
yeah. So mirrors reflect light, right? And does
Yeah.
light not travel through space or something?
It does. That I think light's the only reason we see the moon. I mean, that sounds so dumb, but I'm pretty sure that's true.
I think what you said was so right it made me look dumb. Anyway,
Oh.
so I was thinking I would cover the moon in mirrors because, like, in a perfect world, I would just put that cloak from Harry Potter on, and you just throw that cloak over it, and you call it a day.
Yeah.
But it would take so long to make a cloak that's over 408 million square feet, bro,
And that invisilizes.
and invisibilizes like your teeth.
It's way funnier when you said it.
Okay, so then I went Plan B, which was still mirrors, and I was like, what if we can make the moon look different, and like maybe get a couple mirrors out there, and still cause some hubbub as to like we are distracted by the fact that the moon is looking different. What's going on?
Yeah. What's up with that disco ball in the sky?
Exactly. So here is my new plan. Step 1. On day 5, we plan the current president to make a special announcement, a global, I guess it would be statewide, but we'll try to get some sort of global message out there. Okay?
Mhm.
And it would be him or them or her claiming that the moon landing was fake.
Ah.
Okay? Admitting to it,
Yeah.
saying that finally like coming to terms and like trying to share with the people, saying that the moon landing was fake, and it was so fake that we can't even prove that the moon is real. And to reinforce the conspiracy theorists, they'll say in 19 whatever whatever, like we manufactured this big moon event to be able to reinforce this fake 24-hour schedule for all of you people because you're easier to control, like your behavior and your activity and stuff like that. It'll be like a 10, 15-minute speech. Maybe they can try to play into like flat earthers a little bit too to get their attention. And then end of broadcast, no questions, like lights out. Since that would have happened on day 5, take me back in the past for a second, Back to the Future. Day 1 through 3, we're building rockets, baby. Okay?
Yeah.
I lied.
Of course.
Day 1 and 2, we're building rockets. Now, I tried to see how many space-equipped rockets we already have ready to go. And unfortunately, they didn't have like a list. Every time I tried to look up how many rockets does the U.S. have at their disposal, it gave me all of like the bombs that we have, and it was very scary. And I didn't want to look into that anymore. So
Yeah.
I know for sure we have at least a handful of rockets that are ready to go into space now, and maybe some others that are in construction. And I'm hoping that the ones that are like close to it will be able to be adjusted for my goal. My goal is to not put people on the moon. My goal is to get rockets to land on the moon, and then like a little hitch would open, and all of the walls would just fall down and be covered in mirrors.
Oh, so it's like a, you know those old strainers? They have like a hook on top, and they kind of look like a cone, and then you like twist it or something, and then like,
yes, that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want.
Okay.
So your average space rocket is approximately
space rocket
363 feet tall. I wrote miles down because no way that's true. It's definitely feet. I must have been looking at something else when I wrote that down. Okay? 363 feet is roughly like probably like 100,000 square feet little area being covered of the moon. I'm not going to get into that because I will be wrong.
I was going to say, I don't know, dude.
But the only goal at this point isn't to make the moon disappear, but as I said earlier, get enough rockets up there to make the moon almost like shimmer or show glint or something to show
it looks strange
from a layman eye, like no telescope or anything. There's something weird going on. So that way, everything would happen day 1 and 2, getting building. Day 3, everything would get shipped to the moon, and they'll time it with all of the Houston, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And by day 5, as soon as the rockets are coming down and setting up the illusion, the announcement will go live on Earth. So it'll be in real time that they'll be like, and you can see that we are slowly disassembling our fake moon now, and people will freak out because it's a dumb plan, but just dumb enough for people to fall for it for 12 hours, and that's our only goal.
Jacob, I honestly think the propaganda route is just never my style.
I know. I feel bad for
I just think, no, my brain never goes that direction. And the crazy thing is, when I asked my wife what she would do with this scenario, she went propaganda too.
Dude, I feel like it's so easy.
I always go to objects.
Yeah.
So, but as soon as I think the propaganda is a lot more doable and believable in this scenario and in this point in history.
I'm worried
I think it's very doable.
How many people would see on the news that the moon is fake and then be like, I knew it! God!
I think there'd be a lot of I knew it.
Yeah. Sad. Too many.
So,
a sad amount.
I think your struggle is...
Yes, I think there's a couple.
And you may have a plan for this.
Okay.
But what happens on hour 13?
Hour 13 was not what we were hired for.
That's true. That's 100% true.
But hypothetically?
Yeah, hypothetically. With all those glimmers. Right. Basically mirror satellites.
Right. My first goal to go to would be to try to block all of the important telescopes, like the Hubble ones that you could just see rockets on the moon.
You know what you could do?
Go ahead.
You could just close those sites down for the day.
That's what I would try to do. People would sneak in for sure.
If we can call up the president, we can be like,
yeah, I'm sure we have that power.
Make sure nobody telescopes today.
And then we would let that, because people would still try to use their personal ones and stuff and hopefully not be able to see too much, but we'll let that kind of bias that time. And if we
That
get
can add to the discourse.
Yes.
That can definitely add to the
because
discourse.
people will be like, I think I see rockets. No, you're not seeing rockets. That's the projectors being turned off or whatever. Because maybe we can throw in,
Yep.
we will throw in all that dissolution and then we'll flood the social medias with everybody's theories and let them jump onto that. And I honestly think if we drop a bombshell about the moon not being real, that
Yeah.
no one would give a shit about literally anything for like weeks.
No, it'd be hashtag shiny moon.
Yeah, hashtag not my moon. You know?
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is really
Yeah.
dating.
Yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah.
We're not that old, but this feels old.
Oh yeah, there was a time and place where that was applicable, and that was many moons ago.
Mini moon.
I don't love this plan. I think I think the hardest part was the 5-day thing. That was really throwing a wrench in things. Because at first I was like, what
Yeah.
if I make like these big billboards that are just flat mirrors and just give them wheels and just have them like move around so that you'd only need half as much, and the
Oh.
wheels can go on whatever side of the moon like you can see because like it rotates or whatever. So I would think
Yeah.
it would just like the mirrors themselves would stand still in place of like the moon. Does that make sense? You catching my
Yeah.
drift?
Yeah, well, you know what? I just came up with a good idea.
Go ahead.
Neither of us thought this. So I think we learned with your discovery of the 9-hour, like planet to planet only,
Yeah.
even though it was orbit.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, what if we made rockets that were basically like water balloons? And I only mean that as if you shoot them to crash them on the moon,
Yeah.
but they just explode like black ink.
Oh, yeah. That's incredibly.
Like we shoot like 12 of them, and they just go.
Because I actually thought about that, and it's so.
I didn't.
It's so funny. I didn't. Well, let me say this because it'll be worse. I was like, what if we could make like a liquid mirror? And I was like, well, the only liquid I can think of is like mercury.
Yeah, mercury.
And then I feel like flooding the moon with mercury just can't be a good thing.
No, there's got to be something bad.
But nowhere along the lines was I like, oh, black paint.
Yeah, black paint. What if we
Nowhere.
just shoot it with black paint?
Yeah. That's a great idea. Do you think we the only thing we couldn't do is if our plan had to be done at hour 12. If it was like after hour 12 it had to be moons back,
Yeah.
that would be a problem.
Well, maybe after hour 12 the moon turns. And then we see the shiny side. Because it's the other it's the other half of the moon.
We
Or does the moon not wait?
We
does
see
moon
the
spin?
shiny side.
I don't know, the non-painted side.
Neil deGrasse Tyson
Come on the show. Friend of the podcast.
has nothing on us, dude.
Dude,
Oh god, I'm pretty sure our viewer, like as bad as our episodes get, this has to have cost them the most IQ points. This takes the crown. Holy shit, guys.
this one's good. All our episodes
I
are
mean,
great.
I'm having a great time, but it's definitely this one has the highest cost per entertainment ratio for sure.
Well, you know what's sad?
A lot of things.
I think the paint idea passed both of our individuals.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that's something.
Before we get too sidetracked, rate my idea.
Your idea is I think propaganda works better than projectors,
Okay.
and I pretty much agree with the 5 to 6.5 range, 5.8, 6.5, which is what the last one was.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a 6.8.
I actually gave myself a high 6 too. I said 6.9
Yeah,
because I think there's
'cause
too many.
I think propaganda, especially with something that's already kind of a conspiracy theory,
Yeah.
could go a long way.
Yeah.
But I think shooting it with black paint could really, really freak some people out.
It would freak me out. It'd make me nervous.
Yeah, it freaked me out for sure. If
Yeah.
I looked up and there was just like black with an outline,
Yeah.
because I'm sure there'd be a little outline, I'd be like, is it an eclipse?
I would also love.
What's going on?
Yeah, I would think A, the world's ending, and B, like
Yeah.
at the same time, I'd be like, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to work.
Yeah, I would be scared for 12 hours.
Yeah. Unless
I
it was
wouldn't
the
be
12
watching-
that I'd be like in my house and not paying attention to the moon.
Well, I guess I would be watching the news, but the moon would be on the news. So
Yeah.
the meeting would stay hidden. It would work.
Oh yeah, no matter what, all of our plans is nobody would know about the meeting. I
No,
can
there's no way.
confidently say that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so before we close out, there's something I want to plan for a warm up for next episode.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I like this.
live, because I forgot to actually do all the work, so we're gonna talk about it right now.
Cool.
I
I'm always down.
think it'd be fun to talk about what we think our last meal would be.
If we were on death row or just regular.
We could say death row. We dressed up as clowns one too many times and got caught. Here are the rules that I was thinking of, and we can adjust, okay?
Okay.
You get one homemade meal option.
Okay.
You get 3 single items from any fast food or restaurant.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You get 2 desserts from anywhere of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
And you get 2 drinks of your choice.
Okay.
How do we feel
That's
about
easy
this?
enough. I like it. I think that's perfect parameters.
Okay. To be fair, completely fair to our audience, I have no idea what my answer would be.
Yeah, I'm starting to churn some things, but that just
Okay.
happens as soon as you read it.
Because I'm expecting to be surprised by everything you say. So
Absolutely.
3 single like fast food / restaurant.
Fast food or restaurant, 1 homemade, 2 desserts, 2 drinks.
Yeah. I also want to say too, for those of you listening, I have 4 pens on my desk right now. Because these notebooks that I'm using, I have one here and I have one in that other corner. They're all from notebooks I found from my junk of stuff from the last episode where I showed you all the stuff my mom gave me. And they're all like torn to hell. I don't know if you can tell, it's all creased up and stuff. I think these papers are so old that they're almost like not firm anymore. They don't take ink.
Oh, they're soft paper. They're loose.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. Well, you know when you take a piece of paper and you crumble it and then you open it, and you crumble it, and you open it, and you
Yes,
crumble
that's
it?
how it feels.
Well, when you open it, it's that soft, like weird.
Yeah, and it's
That's
hard to
what I
write on.
imagine.
It's making me crazy, dude.
It's making you mad.
I have to.
Jacob's getting mad.
I have to rewrite every other fucking word, dude.
Jakey's getting angry.
Yeah. Hey, Jacob, just buy another notebook. Hey, shut up, maybe.
It's right here.
Yeah, there's so much unused paper that it feels so bad throwing away. I don't know. That's my little argument for the day.
You're just a stand-up dude.
Did you say I should stand up, dude?
I said you are a stand-up dude.
I was like, I'm down, but like, what's up?
Jacob, stand up now.
Oh, yes, sir.
So, Jacob, let's go ahead and close out. Where can they find you?
I would love to. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry to be a part of this episode with all of our space knowledge. You can find me at Muttman on most things, mostly YouTube, and just look at me at YouTube. That's the only one I really care about. Chase, how about you?
You can find me at CW Customs on Instagram and on YouTube. I'm on TikTok, but I don't advise it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and backup's back up. Make sure to like and comment.
Yes, we're having a lot
Share
of
with
fun.
your friends. We're having a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us the segments you like.
Yeah.
And we'll never do them again. So, guys,
not for free
we'll see
anyway.
you next time. Have a great week, and remember to build your dreams. Jacob, send them out.
Good morning. No, bye.
See you guys.